Galatasaray take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, we're on the way. Conte, Serginho, Luis Suarez. Danger averted for now. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's managed to get rid. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! He's going for goal! Beckham. Oh, easy pickings there. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Guti. Out to the left it goes. Played into space out wide. Mbappe. It is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
punched away. Deftly away. No goals as yet. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's been cut out, well played. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's got to be it, hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Madrid are looking to go forward now. The ball has bounced loose now. And the pass is intercepted. He's been picked out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chiellini clears. Oh, that's a key interception. Lam. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
João Cancelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, nice touch. Up he goes! Big moment! Massive goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
It is a... And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Galatasaray really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Good ball over the top. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That's a shade optimistic. Not the most accurate pass. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Suarez. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Conte. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hits it first time! And it's in!
The goal scorer for Galatasaray after 73 minutes is number 27.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
And it's Cancelo. He'll try to keep this alive. No, that's been intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Chiellini.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, nicely intercepted. That's headed upfield.
Galatasaray have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Chiellini calmly anticipates. And he's gone looking for safety. Luis Suarez.
There'll be 3 minutes added time.
That is a great pick out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And time is up. Galatasaray can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Here's big chance! Goal! Galatasaray! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Griezmann really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well read, nice interception. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And the counter is on. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Oh, great ball! Now the finish! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That's really well cleared. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Can he get onto this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Griezmann. De Bruyne, and he was alert to it. And here's De Bruyne. Griezmann shapes to shoot! Goal! Galatasaray! And again they hit the front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Galatasaray go into the lead. That has been cut short. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, sweet feet. There's the shot! And they've got rid. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Davis. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, super find. Mbappe! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Galatasaray head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. That's a nicely measured chance! He scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Thinks one through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Foden.
The attendance for this match
Ball's gone out of play.
71,898.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Plenty to... Great hit! Goal! Galatasaray! And they get themselves in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Phil Foden.
We have got changes here
Number
from both
42,
sides, in fact.
Musiala.
Galatasaray
Number
get
2,
themselves into the lead.
Alphonso
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi. Number
Vinicius
44,
Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Watson.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Ribery.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Real chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pass is just off target. Threads one in. Upamecano attempts a clearance. The final 5 minutes. And Messi! Cleared without complication. João Neves.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here,
added minutes has
although
been
there's still a
indicated.
chance for one last fling.
Neatly clipped into space. No, that's been intercepted. 4 extra minutes added on. And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Galatasaray.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That'll be a throw. And he's there to belt it away. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Neymar. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Chance here to counter. Well, played right into his path. Luis Suarez shapes to shoot! Goal! Galatasaray!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pass is just off target. Oh, well played, well played. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Stood up well to him there. Clips it so gently. Good ball over the top. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Luis Suarez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Galatasaray with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Beckenbauer tries to clear, and it's played forward.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Llorente.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He rises! That was superb goalkeeping.
Vieira actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vieira. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Galatasaray come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Galatasaray carrying a one-goal lead. Rummenigge. It's a pretty loose pass. Costa Curta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looks to clip it forward. Lewis, there's the hit! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
For Galatasaray, after 53 minutes, is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's going for goal! Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
The attendance for this
Now it's
match was
Eto'o.
71,898.
Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 14, Guti.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Rummenigge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chips it through. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Pedri. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the shot, and the shot! It's in! Barcelona are back in business! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This has become one superb game of football.
Barcelona surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
And it's Neymar. There's the header! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. And no, that was never going to make it. Deftly away.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And we're done. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Luis Suarez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Security stop.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Has a look and plays it forward. Great defending, strong and determined.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Deftly away. And the shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been cut short.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the night. Shapes to shoot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely weighted ball. Luis Suarez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kaka. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Spread neatly. That's Messi! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Costa Curta makes the interception. Done delicately. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Has a go! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's anyone's ball now. And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. And the half-time whistle goes. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Brilliantly cut out. Serginho. Luis. He's got the shot away! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The goal scorer for Galatasaray.
That was easy,
After
almost
52
too easy.
minutes is
Suarez
Luis
really can't
Suarez.
believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Bastoni.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That's a good ball played into space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Guti.
987.
Serginho. Pedri wins the duel this time. Dealt with nicely by the defence. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
That's good vision. Forlan. He's had a hit! Griezmann producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Up towards the front line. And they've got rid. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Great hit! It's there! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He can get that clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Has a look and has a go. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. Messi. Forlan.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. And there goes the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Just a
Luis
quick request
Suarez,
today for
voted
everybody to
man of the
please
match,
kindly
and
remove any
deservedly
cars
so.
parked on the road outside the stadium.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, lie on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Luis Suarez. Well, there's the clearance. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's taking no chances there. Petit clears it away, and now they can spring out of defence. Griezmann, Luis Suarez.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh, super find. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now he's off and running.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Lejeune. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That's good vision. Lejeune spots it and intercepts.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far, a stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. He rises! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Can he get it through? Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Lejeune cuts out the pass.
The attendance for this
That'll
match
be a
was
throw-in.
70,987.
Ball's out once more. That is ended up in no man's land. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Substitution on the field. Number 18. Coming on to replace him is number 8.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's picked out the run. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That is good alertness.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Vallecas are making a
Number
change
2.
now.
Coming on the field. Number 11. Number 19.
Lejeune. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. Oh, strongly challenged there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. The fullback is in acres of space here. And he's taking no chances there. And we're done. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Belletti picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise
This is a
there.
hard one to take.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this
Hello,
proud
everybody,
competition,
and welcome to
just
today's
seemingly
match.
bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Eto'o.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aimed beyond the defence. Luis Suarez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. He's got the shot away!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Forlan, and it's Belletti. He has found the way through, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Belletti. They get a throw in. Oh, that's nice. Xabi Alonso stood his ground strongly. Messi.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Galatasaray are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Eto'o. Davis. Oh, no joy this time. Belletti gets it away. Oh, that's a nice ball. And that has been knocked clear. Beckenbauer. And it's Belletti. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Xabi Alonso. That's Forlan. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cleared away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So your views on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Eto'o.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well timed, excellent interception. Danger averted for now. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Xabi Alonso. It's Alonso! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's gone looking for safety.
Substitution for Milan, number 5, Belletti. Number 17, Xabi Alonso.
And that's
Number
definitely not his
14,
best. Quality
Perez.
ball.
Number
Bastoni
9,
gets across to
Diego
intercept that.
Forlan. Coming on the field.
Little pass back.
Number 19,
They're really getting no time to
Messi.
think on the ball here.
Number 22, Zerberto.
Well played,
Number
that has
7,
snuffed out the danger.
Griezmann. Number
Beckham.
18,
Mbappe.
Substitution in progress.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No way through, so back it comes. Messi. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that.
Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He can run onto that. Mbappe. Davis. That looks a good ball. And he's cleared it back out. Milan have reclaimed it. He's had a hit! It's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
After 85
Look, that was a
minutes,
technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Big chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Great ball if he can get there. He is through here.
Milan probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And here's Griezmann. Adams with the clearance.